Hello Marwan, I have here a Vivid 7. This is a Vivid 7, an older version. This is a CRT Vivid 7. Your system is a newer version. It has a LCD monitor. And I would like to tell you where is the transmitter and the receiver board. This is an older version, so the location of the transmitter and receiver board is different from your machine. Uh, this is the receiver board for this machine, and these two boards are the transmitter board. Uh, in your machine, you probably have the transmitter board on this side and the receiver board on this side, and you probably only have one transmitter board and one receiver board. So that is the location of the transmitter and receiver board. In order for you to remove that, there's two boards. You need to take that out first. I can take this out. It's easy for me to remove this because I already remove it before I started recording. And the bottom, the way you remove the board is you hold the top and the lower tab and pull it. You can tell the board name by looking at the sticker. Your board should have a sticker on one side. This one this one is a receiver board. RX is for the receiver board. This one is the transmitter board. TX is that is for transmitter. So you need to remove those boards. And I talked to Mo, and I suggested that you send those boards to us, and we will test those boards. Those are the boards that is probably causing the color Doppler noise. And the other thing that you need to send to us is the high voltage power supply. The high voltage power supply is located at the bottom of the DC power supply. So this is the DC power supply, but the one that you need to send us is the high voltage power supply, also known as the digital power supply or TX power supply. It's right here. It's at the bottom. The way you take that out is you remove this cable first by pressing tabs, pinching it like that, and then remove the power cable. Remove the power cable. Remove the other power cable that goes to DC power supply. You will also need to remove this metal plate here. There are two screws, and then you can just slide it out. That is for you to be able to get rid of this, or for you to move this out. So in order for you to move this cable out, you need to open the metal here. Remove that metal. Once you remove that metal, you need to remove also the DC power supply. There are it's probably 4 screws at the DC power supply. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take that out. This one is already unscrewed. So you can take this out. This is take the DC power supply first, because you cannot remove the high voltage power supply without removing the DC power supply. Okay, right here, this is the high voltage power supply. You need to send this to us. We will test that when it gets here. Once it gets here, then in order for you to take this out, you need to unscrew there are 2 screws right here and right there, and then you just need to pull it out. So those are the parts that you will need to send us: the transmitter, the receiver, the high voltage power supply, and your cardiac probe. We believe that one of those parts is causing the color Doppler noise.